Hi Year 7, I just thought I'd do a recording for you, just looking at extending your learning from multiplying and dividing by 10, 100 and 1000 and actually moving on to multiplying and dividing by 0.1, 0.01 and 0.001. So I just thought I'd quickly do a refresher on what you already know and then move on to multiplying by those decimals. So first of all, hopefully we're all happy with the fact that if I took 2.8 and multiplied it by 10, the numbers would move one place to the left, so that would give me an answer of 28. If I was multiplying by 1000, so for example if I had 5.67 multiplied by 1000, the power of 10 is 3, so the number would move 3 places to the left, so that would give me an answer of 5670. If I'm dividing by powers of 10, for example, if I had 96 divided by 10, again I'm looking at moving the place value, so that number would move one place to the right, and that would give me an answer of 9.6. And if I've got a question like 6700 divided by 100, I would move 2 places to the right, so that would just give me 67. So the next step from that is then looking at what happens when you multiply and divide by decimals. So for example, if I had 56 and wanted to multiply it by 0.1, I know that that number is not going to get bigger, it's going to get smaller. And 0.1 is the same as 1/10. So it's basically like saying, what's 56 times a tenth? Or another way of doing that is actually by saying that is the same as dividing by 10. So actually the answer to that would be 5.6. So 56 times 0.1 is 5.6. Another example would be if I'm doing 284 times 0.01, that is the same as 100th. So that place value for there is 100th, which is the same as dividing by 100. So 284 times 0.01 would be 2.84. When we're dividing, that also does something very strange. So I'll just give you an example for there as well. So for example, if I had 98 divided by 0.1, again, you need to think about this almost in reverse. So 0.1 is the same as 1/10. So dividing by 0.1 is actually the same as saying how many 0.1s go into 98. So actually, doing this does the same as multiplying by 10, which is really, really counterintuitive and sometimes gets us a bit confused. But that means 98 divided by 0.1 is actually 980. So we're actually moving the 98 one place to the left because there are 980 of those in 98. Another example, 567 divided by 0.01. That one there is actually worth 100th. So dividing by 0.01 is actually the same as multiplying by 100. So this here actually becomes times 100. So this answer here would be 56,700, which again is pretty strange, but it's part of learning this particular topic. So a quick refresher on that. So if I am dividing by 0.01, I'm going to times by 100. If I'm dividing by 0.1, I'm going to times by 10. And if I'm dividing by 0.001, that is the same as timesing by 1000, multiplying by 1000. Okay? And hopefully that'll clear that up a little bit, and hopefully that makes sense. So when you're back in the classroom, hopefully very soon, and we go back over topics like this, at least you've had a bit of exposure to it. All right, have a good day, enjoy.